Hey, movers and shakers, welcome to another exciting of the Seven Figure Moving Academy. And today I'm going to give you 7 rules that I use in hiring and dealing with employees. This is not my complete list, and it's not a complete list for you. And if you want to hear more, I'll gladly do more videos on this subject if you like this thing. But right now we're going to give you my top 7 rules in dealing with employees, and I think you're going to like it. So stay tuned for what we got coming up right now. Hey, welcome back, guys. So we're going to be talking about dealing with employees, and this covers both hiring and managing your employees. Now, I've owned a moving company for almost 15 years, and I saw almost every kind of scenario you could think of when it comes to hiring and firing and managing employees. And because of that, I came up with a list of around 30 different rules that I apply. And I thought I would share 7 of those with you today. So let's get into it and see what we've got. And I think these ones are really, really good. By the way, shout out to my friends at Bull Moving. If you're looking for moving, check out that address and phone number. All right, guys, they can probably help you out. So let's get into the video. So my first one is a raise is as effective as the employee. We've got to only give raises to effective employees. When you give a raise to someone who isn't performing just because of time on the job or he's your buddy or something like that, you're going to foster bad habits from the rest of the crew who think that they're going to get rewarded for bad behavior. Also, you're going to grow dissension within the ranks. So you only give a raise when the employee is effective. So a raise is only effective when the employee is effective. You never pay an employee more than what they can be replaced for. Now, in today's current economic culture right now, we have extremely high inflation, and people are getting jobs at $15 an hour just going and flipping burgers at McDonald's or Burger King. Nothing wrong with those jobs if that's what you want to do, but they're getting paid 15, 16, I've even seen it up to $17 an hour. Now, you're not going to get an employee that can go flip burgers for $17 an hour to work for you for $12. So you got to employ your guys. You got to give you guys enough pay for what it's going to cost for you to replace that particular employee. So if the market is saying you're paying $15, and then that's what you're going to have to pay your people to work for you, right? So keep an eye on that. Now, let's talk about this economic inflation that we got. We got inflation at almost 9% as I speak today in this video. That's tremendous. It's unprecedented since the Great Depression. It's unprecedented since Jimmy Carter was counting his peanuts in the White House. Let's go, Brandon, right? So we got this situation. So you're going to have to probably increase pay up that's commensurate with what's incurred in inflation, which can kind of violate rule number 1, right? So you guys got to play that middle ground. You don't want to necessarily give people a raise, but at the same time, if they're hemming and hawing that I could go work for McDonald's for more money, then you either need to fire them or you need to give them a raise that's going to be commensurate with rule number 2, which is you pay them for what you could replace them for. All right, let's move on. Number 3, when you value your employees, they will value your business, right? So rule number 3 says a valued employee gives valued service. So when you value your employees, when you give them the value that they think they need and they deserve, then they in turn are going to make sure they'll pass it down the road. It's sort of like the trickle-down theory that Reagan came up with economics that didn't work all that great. It worked enough to get us out of major inflation, but it didn't work all that good, right? So guys, value your employees and they're going to value your business. That's rule 3. Number 4, hire slowly, fire quickly. This is a rule that you need to apply right now. You want to take your time in hiring the good people. You want to make sure that they're going to meet up with your vision. They're going to exhibit your core values. They're going to go on mission and not go off on some tangent because they think they know better. Now, we want people that are initiative, that will take the bull by the reins, no pun intended, but we want people that are going to follow your vision and your mission and live your core values. So you want to make sure you're hiring the right guys. And if they turn out not to be the right guys, you need to fire them quickly. You don't just keep them on. You bring them on, you find out very quickly whether they're going to hold the muster or not. And if they don't, off they go. That's rule number 4. Number 5, let's get into it. Be the boss, not their therapist. You're there to be the boss. You're there to make your business make money. And they're there to facilitate you in making more money. You're not there to solve their problems. You're not there to make them all happy, dappy, doobie doobies, right? If they're a snowflake and need a safe place, good. Send them off their merry way where they can go and find a safe place in like some other job. Maybe Burger King will give them a safe place. Who knows? Let them go someplace else. You're not there for that. That does not mean you don't value them and you don't respect them. What that means is you're the boss. You're not their friend. You're not their pal. You're not their enemy. You're not anything. You're their boss, and you need to start treating as a boss. Yes, you can be friendly with your employees. You can have a good relationship with your employees. You can value your employees, and you can actually be empathetic with your employees' problems. But you're not there to solve their problems. They're adults. Treat them like adults. Make them solve their own problems. We're actually going to be talking about that in a later rule here shortly. Let's go. Rule number 6. See, I told you we were going to be talking about this. Make employees fix their own mess. When an employee screws up in your business, you don't necessarily need to fire them unless it's an egregious mistake that's highly negligent and will cost you hundreds or even hundreds of thousands or whatever. If it's like truly malicious, then yeah, you get rid of them. But if it's just a normal mistake, you don't want to fire them, but you're going to want to make that employee go and fix what they screwed up, right? It makes them accountable for their mistakes, and it makes them appreciate and actually have pride in their job and their work when they do further on. And if you can't instill that pride with them, then you need to apply rule number 4. Fire quickly. Get rid of them. You don't need them, right? If they hem and haw and bitch about they ain't going to do it, great. That's a great indicator that tells them that they need to find employment elsewhere. You're looking for people that are going to facilitate your business and take it to the next level. And if they are unwilling to take responsibility for their ups, right, then you don't want them. Because anybody that can't take responsibility for what they've done wrong, as well as what they do right, you don't want them in your business. And I guarantee it, it's just going to create a toxic environment with all the other employees, and it's going to violate all the other rules ahead of this. So make them fix their own mess. All right? That's rule 6. Now let's get into rule 7. Drama is for soap operas. Dramas is for Dallas or for the daytime soap operas. It's for the CW television shows that want to hype different drama scenarios. Leave it for television. We don't need drama in this business. And that includes you bosses and managers. We don't want your drama either. If you're a drama queen in your business, you need to knock it off. You need to increase your discipline. You need to shut the hell up, pull your head out of your hiney, and be the boss and not a therapist or their friend or whatever it is that you're trying to be or mock up, right? You need to knock off the drama. We don't want drama. If two people are having beef, let them go outside the company and solve their beef. If the beef is coming into the business and it's affecting performance, then you need to get HR or a competent individual who can go and mediate that particular problem between those employees, or separate them, or fire both of them, or whatever you need to do. But drama should not be inside the business. Leave drama for the movies and TV. You're not a soap opera. You're a business. Start acting like a business, a professional business, right? Right now, we got Elon Musk creating a bunch of drama in Twitter because he's trying to buy Twitter. And boy, oh boy, did the liberal snowflake losers start bitching and moaning. What that tells me is that a good portion of Twitter's employees need the boot. They need to go because they're causing a bunch of drama. And Elon Musk, through his purchasing agreement and his due diligence of researching, is finding a whole bunch of drama within Twitter. People from outside of Twitter already knew it, but this is a good example of drama queens running the show. It's where the insane are running the asylum, and you need to knock that off. It is not conducive for a functioning, producing, thriving business. Because if you look at Twitter, their stock market purchase price is crashing. That means nobody wants to buy Twitter because they're a horrible company. And people can see it. They can see that they're not producing, that they're causing a bunch of problems. You don't want to buy into that, and you don't want to have it in your business. So this is a perfect example of drama queens running the show. You need drama should not be in your business. You know, that drama's for soap operas. It's great to watch. It's fun to watch. But it's not something you should have in your business. All right, guys, that is my 7 rules. Remember, I've got a bunch more rules. So if you like these rules, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of rules that you have for your business. Maybe I'll integrate them into my list. I'd like to hear what you agree and disagree with. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, a thumbs down too, because I want to know why you disagree with it. But if you do give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments. Hey, this is why I think you're full of it, Jay. And I'm totally willing to listen. I'll be butthurt for at least 3 or 4 days, but after a while, it'll percolate in my brain, and I'll come to a reasonable, rational idea. And either I will accept your comment or I won't. Either way, I want to hear from you. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this video. Also, make sure you hit the ding-a-ling button beside the subscribe button. Ring my ding-a-ling. That way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Okay? So make sure you like it, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It really does help me out a way. And if you're going to do anything to support me, just do those 3 things. Thank you so much, guys. I like you. I love you. Go and do something great today.